That feels too quiet, I think. Let's turn that up a little. Do I even need to practice 9B Golden? I know I haven't played it in like a few days, but like realistically it's really easy. So I don't think I really need to practice much more than stubbornness and recon and all that. Hello, thanks for the good luck. Any ballers in chat? Yeah, it's more farewell boring side. It's unfortunate. What do you mean forgetting stream ping? I would never. What are you on about? Did I? Oh hey, what do you know? I did. I had the whole thing typed out. I guess I just forgot to hit enter. Whoops. There are 97 stars on Luigi already? I didn't even realize I was that far into this video. That's crazy. Good luck, 0B Golden. No, that's not it. What the? That's not what I'm playing. Top 10 least wholesome chatters. Pow! Demoner. Swag route. Apparently Amethyst has a ton of secret ways and swag routes, from what I've heard. You can skip roughly 30% of the level, apparently, through all the swag routes that exist, and I find that just really wholesome. Apparently there is just straight up a secret way, like midway through also. Like it's truly over for that level, I guess. Chat, hypothetically, what if I cleared 6 platformer extreme demons today on stream in Geometry Dash? There's a specific reason, and there's a very specific 6 levels that I need to re-clear for status and gamer rep, but it has to happen. Clantis never golden and it was just Summit Prologue. That's so wholesome. Swag frame perfect. I failed. Unfortunate. Anyways, apparently none of my platformer extreme demon completions for Geometry Dash are valid because although I still have the raw recording footage of all of them, I didn't record them with like split audio tracks, so even though they're all really easy extremes, they all get rejected because I don't have split audio recordings on like a 20-minute clear or something. The most annoying one is Fury of 500. They reject that one because I don't have the thing, and it's like, I don't want to have to replay through 500 rooms and then remake a 500 room clear video. But this time, re-record the whole thing to have multiple audio tracks. Like, come on. That's so annoying. Why do they have such heinous proof requirements? I don't care enough to do that. Thankfully, there's a workaround if you just play through them on stream. So I'm thinking of just re-clearing all 6 of my platformer extreme demons, but on stream. So that I don't have to figure out how to do that, to be honest. Why did it just disappear? What? That's crazy. I care about having my stuff on Hist or like, I don't know, demon list stuff. I think it's kind of fun, you know? It's never too much effort to just upload something. And then I get more squares on my hard list row. It is wholesome, I agree. So anyways, maybe I just go and re-clear all 6 of my platformer extremes tonight. I'm sure there's probably more than just you who didn't submit it. There's a lot of people who just don't submit stuff to anything. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if Pumber has over 1,000 legitimate clears, despite only having 700 on Hest. But that one's a little different. It's just because it required full clear for a while, and I think a lot of people who cleared it did not bother with the full clear. And when that was removed, like 2 years later, people didn't just like go back and resubmit it. So a lot of people just didn't even play the game anymore. So I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if that has over 1,000 clears. Same with Solar, honestly. Whoops. Yeah, extra ball's kind of tricky. That's fair. Its tech that it requires is quite absurd and hard. Nah, GMHS didn't require any of the extra ball tech. Oh wait, you meant you recordings. Yeah, I don't think GMHS needs a recording, I'm pretty sure. It's one of those ones where you can just like submit a screenshot. Fun fact, I have one green square on Hist for not having a recording of it, and I have a clear video of it, but I never like submitted it or like did anything with it because I realized that the clear was like 19 minutes long and maybe like 5 minutes of that was gameplay because the rest was all just cutscenes or just talking or whatever, like in between rooms and all that. And so I just didn't upload it. Or, well, it's uploaded, it's just unlisted and, or, like, privated or something. Yeah, it might at some point, I don't know. It's a Hist map that I want a golden anyways, so that's why I've never been in a hurry to do that. I'll get a Hist square on it. It'll be a golden square one day. Whoops, whatever. Sapphire Dash. That map's wholesome. I like Sapphire Dash. First tried Moonberry. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay, I might as well play the other checkpoints too. I like SBWW, that map's cool. I finally played through it like a month ago or something, and it's actually like such a cool map. Thanks for the good luck 9 billion goldens. That's pretty real. I almost have that many. If you look at my Goldberries profile, I have like 8.9 billion, I think? I'm trying to remember the exact number. I think it's like 8,999,000,000 and 27,000. I think is currently what it's at. I was gonna leave this one for the 9 billionth, but I don't know. I just felt like doing this one now for CGPS, you know? I just couldn't wait. Super Mario Wonder Wing. That's almost what it stands for. That's pretty close, actually. I don't really know what it stands for. I think it's like, Game, the development. W department. I don't know. The way I think of the GDD saga of maps is, so GDD is the easy one. GDDD is pretty chill and easy. Then there's GDDH, which in my eyes is just GDD hard. That's what the H stands for, is just hard. And then GDDI is in between the two, difficulty-wise, so I think of it as GDD intermediate. And that's how I tell the three apart. I don't know what any of them stand for other than game development department. And then I don't know what the H or I actually are. But hard and intermediate work, because that just happens to be the difficulty of them, you know? Hub? I don't think it's hub. I'd have to check though, I'm not actually sure. It's pretty close to intermediate. It's the in-between of GDDH and GDD, so intermediate. GDDI is harder than GDDH. I haven't actually looked at GDDI, I gotta be real. All I know is that it's lower on Hist. Hello, Taiga Bean, thanks for the raid. Beanie Bean raid? That's so wholesome. Hello. Hope your stream went well. Any Mario Galaxy fans? I got some Mario Galaxy here, it's pretty chill. Oh, game development department, impossible. Okay, that makes sense. Move it up to 16 star. $126 million, that's a couple. Also, if my only death to middle third in this, like, little practice warm-up thing is just a comb room, I'm just gonna count it as good enough and then just start doing golden attempts. I'll say I've de-rusted and I'm back in it. Quick 20-minute de-rust after not... tragic. Forgot one day. No! Unfortunate. Speaking of watch streaks, I get the feeling Mufix's watch streak is gone now, to be honest. Unless they've just, like, haven't had that time and just opened the stream for, like, a minute each day or something. I have no idea. But I haven't seen the, like, a new watch streak thing from them in a little bit, so I'm guessing it's just gone. Which is tragic. 6 seed and 7 seed in the first 2 rooms of AC. Nice, GG. Pretty close to 100% then. Nope, still going. Oh, okay, neat. Hello. I realized like a week ago that I hadn't seen one, so I was like, huh, I wonder if it's just like gone then or something. That's wholesome. HSR. I feel like the SR is speedrunning. I don't know what the H is. Hermitcraft. Hermitcraft speedrunning. I got it. Oh, Honkai Star Rail. Okay. I've heard a bit about that game. I've seen it sponsor some YouTubers, and I know my brother's played it like a little bit. Speedrun honkers. Something about estrogen. That's pretty real, honestly. New speedrun idea. Super macro dose estrogen. See how fast it grows, you know? You must spam when you see it. It's a good chat rule. I think everyone should have that. Fan game skill rating for breasts. True. What would be the clear what's the word? I don't know. How would you clear though? Out of curiosity. Clear requirement. I figured it out. Reach a new cup size. Real. GG resetting Twitch cookies? That's kind of wholesome. That death sucks. Whatever. Hard room. Fair enough. It's so interesting seeing that a second person got a summit entry on 90 Platinum. There's been a part of me for like the past full year that has wanted to go for 90 Platinum, just like starting it like immediately, you know? See if I can keep up. I don't think I could. Especially not now, but like, I don't know, I've always wanted to. It's always seemed like fun. Yeah! Omori reference in the title. Any Omori heads in chat? Hey, then died to them. Awesome. Yeah, same. Actually, real talk. Omori's gameplay is just a flat 1 out of 10, in my opinion. I've just always hated turn-based RPGs. So what I did was I just watched a friend play through the game in a screen share on Discord. And that was pretty fun. Basically, whenever, like, any fight or, like, you know, the turn-based RPG part of the games would happen, I would just have, like, Geometry Dash open and just, like, play a level or something. Or, like, Celeste or Trackmania or something. So it's like I was playing a game, just not a turn-based RPG one, and then it was wholesome, you know? Anyways, now that I've seen the whole plot of the game, it's pretty wholesome. I like it. If that's a reference to dialogue, I probably missed it, to be honest. I didn't get to read all of the dialogue. I missed a fair few messages in the game. Because somebody, cough cough, who I was like watching play through the game is a much faster reader than I. The boss. Wasn't the last boss the like trilogy of sisters? I don't remember their names. Oh, no, I remember Humphrey. No, I remember Humphrey now. Never mind. You said Humphrey, my mind immediately went to an egg instead of the fact that Humphrey's, like, a person. Not really a person, a whale, but, you know. I remember Humphrey now. Humphrey was awesome. Real talk. Humphrey's one of my favorite characters in that game. Like, oh my god. Like, what a silly whale. I love that guy. 10 hours long each. Oh, that's awesome. Let's go. I've heard Xenoblade's pretty good. I don't know much about it, though. All I've heard is that it's a turn-based RPG. Which instantly means I'm probably never gonna play it. Unfortunately. A Rainy Night A-side. I think I first tried that silver. Or golden or something. Oh, it's not turn-based? Okay, it's over. My gaming knowledge is lacking. Also, that was... whatever. No, never mind. I'm practicing this. I just realized that's like multiple times in a row that I've made it here from like a run from somewhere else and then died to this room. I need to just play it. I can't just, it is what it is. And then be like, it's a hard room, you know? Good luck, laundry. There's a scene in the Humphrey part of Omori that I think is like one of the funniest things of all time, and I don't even want to talk about it because I feel like not everybody here's played Omori, and it's just like one of the funniest things ever. And that could describe like 7 different scenes in that section is the crazy thing. Got the golden just for you? No. If it was someone else asking me, maybe, but not for you. Sorry to say. Game is long. Yeah, that's true. I usually prefer spending a long time on one game than playing a bunch of other, like, tiny games, personally. I don't know if anyone knows this about me. 103 hours on a map I just don't even like, you know? I like spending a while on stuff. It's more fun than just putting like a couple hours into a game and being done with it. I feel like 100 hours isn't that long though, I gotta be real. Maybe I'm just desensitized with time, but I feel like 100 hours and like 50-day grind is genuinely like nothing. Like, that doesn't feel like a long grind to me. This feels like a pretty chill grind at this point. Just an unlucky one. And then I see Izzy getting this full clear golden. With everybody's main reaction to that happening being like, oh my gosh, she's finally free. She finally did it, oh my gosh. New longest grind or something, and that's like not even far off from where I'm at on this, and I see this as like a small grind. So I don't know, I think my brain's just off a little. Long grind? I don't know. I don't think so personally. To me, a long grind is like 300-ish hours. That's what a long grind is to me. 100 hours is like a mediocre-sized grind. Anything under that, then it's just like nothing, really. One of the best stories. I don't know, I've never trusted a AAA game to have a good story, to be honest. I've never really seen any AAA games have like that great of a story, and I think Xenoblade is like a Nintendo Super Mega 15A type of game, right? There's never been a AAA game that has like a story that's intrigued me in any way, because they all feel the same. Maybe I've just not played enough games or something, but... Farewell Golden for me was like 60 hours, but it was spread out over the course of like a year. And I think when I finally sat down and was like, all right, I'm getting it. I'm just going to keep playing it every day until I get it. I think by the time I started that, I already had like 30 or 40 hours on it, and then I finished it at like 63 hours in the map or something. "14 hours on Polaris Silver and it was mad longy." That's fair enough. I don't know, stuff like this is just my jam though. This is like what I do in games, is like commit to long grinds. Nothing I've done in Celeste is even up there as like a long grind to me, except maybe SJ Max %. SJ Max % is like, I don't know. It has to be in like the top 5 longest grinds for me, but I can't really see it being in like the top 3. Like, I've done my fair share of long grinds in games. Which is why I really want a grind in Celeste that's like 1,000+ hours on like one map golden or something. Or like one lobby deathless, maybe. Who knows? Expert, you know? Yeah, I'm not done with it, but I don't imagine it'll take like another 700 hours or something, so I think I'm chilling. I've got 1 golden left, and I already have a 1 death on it. My longest grinds were like Fortnite level 100 back in Season 1 when it had like XP levels that weren't tied to the Battle Pass. And you got like, or I got like 100 XP per game because of how crap I was at the game, quite frankly. So stuff like that took like, I don't know an exact hour count, but I know that I played the game like 8 hours a day for an entire summer vacation to like get that, to reach level 100. And I was like so proud of it at the time. And to be fair, you did get a cosmetic from it, which is probably one of the rarest cosmetics in the game at this point, since it was A, 5 years ago, and B, took like, even if you were a good player, like 500 hours in the game. But closer to like 1,000 if you were my skill level. Go, Luigi! Fortnite Festival. Yeah, that's fair. I just played a lot of Fortnite as a kid, back when it was still Chapter 1. They lost me with Chapter 2, though. I think I played for, like, the first 2 seasons of Chapter 2 before just fully losing interest. It's like a couple hours away from being done. But yeah, my real longest grinds were Call of Duty, though. Specifically, like, I think Black Ops 4 is probably my longest. Actually, I mean, technically, if you count Hypixel Skyblock skill average 50, because I was working to that from the start. When I first started the game, I thought the idea of skill average 50 would be cool. And when I finally got it, I think I had, like, I don't know, what was it, like 4,000 hours of playtime in the game or something. So that's probably, like, my real longest grind. But, I don't know. It's an RPG game, so it's kind of negligible. I don't know if I'd really count that one personally. Hatsune Miku? Oh my gosh. Any Hatsune Miku heads in chat? But yeah, most of my longest grinds are like Call of Duty Black Ops 4 multiplayer 100%, which technically I haven't actually done because I don't have true 100%, max percent one might say, because I never hit level 1,000 on it. But I think I did the math at some point and I had like somewhere in the ballpark of like 1,500 to like 1,700 hours of playtime in it or something. And that's just the multiplayer. I also had probably like a few like 500-ish hours in the zombies mode. Like, I had a lot of playtime in that game. Miku, like in K3? Yeah, exactly. The famous K3 boss fight, Miku. Quitting GD 5,000 hours. I don't know if that counts, I hate to say. Speaking of GD, there's an update to the all-rated Extreme Demons list website that has me interested in grinding Extreme Demons. There's like 500 Extreme Demon packs that look kind of fun to grind a little bit. Like, at the very least doing the easy ones, because I feel like I could do the easier extremes in like, I don't know, like a week per easy extreme or something. I have no idea how long it would take. I'm a very washed GD player. My skill fluctuates between like taking 4,000 attempts to do Blade of Justice and then like taking like another 2,000 attempts to do some random insane demon that's not even that hard. Like, I don't know what's up. Yeah, I think the last time I even opened Fortnite was when the Fortnite Imposters mode came out. And before that, it was probably like a year since I had played it. And that was the last time I ever played Fortnite, was the Fortnite Imposters mode. Me and my best friend from middle school would just like, we used to play Fortnite like a lot together. And I think that was one of the last times we talked, was playing that. We've kind of drifted apart, which happens over the years, unfortunately. But that was like one of the last things that we did together. It was like playing some of Fortnite Imposters. We didn't even take it seriously, we just goofed off the whole time. Like, you cared about figuring out who the imposter was? There were so many silly little mechanics in that game that was just a blast to mess around with. It really was just Among Us, but in Fortnite. I think I've seen what Fortnite looks like nowadays, and it's basically just, it looks like Roblox. Like, I don't know, it just seems like Roblox and there's a battle royale attached to it that some people play. 15k hours in Minecraft, that's wholesome. I think I have like 5,000 hours in Java Minecraft, and then other versions is completely unknowable. I couldn't even put an estimate on it, I have no idea. I really like this song in the Mario Galaxy OST. Oh, it's ever tragic. Just the choir singing in the background and everything. Like, I don't know, it just sounds awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna crush Bowser, I got this. wonder what happens to turtles when they're actually, like, flipped up on their back. Is there anything they can even do about it? Like, Bowser seems pretty in control when he's, like, spinning around on his back. Actually, no, not really that in control. He's kind of just, like, spinning around until you hit him. I don't know. You have control over being turtled in Trackmania, but I really wondered, like, how much control turtles have when they're just, like, flipped upside down. I wouldn't imagine much. Hello, CVZen. Thanks for the red. Dinner for your dad's birthday. That's so wholesome. GG. Turtles are fast. I don't think that's true. This is like the one thing that I've heard in life is that turtles are slow. But they're determined. Hares suck because although they're faster than turtles, they just like... they just suck, you know? They have no follow through. They start things and they don't finish. It's crazy how many times I've seen that metaphor play out, like, in the real world. Like, that really is just, like, a huge thing, like a universal constant. There will be people who progress way, way, way faster, and then usually burn out and stop playing, and then there's the people who just, like, go at it slowly but surely, and they eventually finish it. You know, progress isn't that fast. It's very motivational to me, as somebody who doesn't progress through things that quickly. Case in point, this golden. Turtles can, like, sprint? Oh, that's wholesome. Let's go. They've been holding out, then. I've seen that one video of turtles being racist. Someone putting, like, black tape on their shoe, and anytime that, like, a turtle sees the color black, it immediately starts headbutting it and, like, trying to attack it. Oh yeah, the people who are fast and actually follow through, those are the people who are unstoppable. You gotta fear those people. Yeah, you gotta teach your dad how to straight fly, that's real. You're slow and don't follow through. Tragic. Wait, it's the song. This is so wholesome. The Lumas all sound so, like, wholesome, you know? When they're screaming going into the black hole. I don't know how else to describe it, but they're going like, yeah, you know, while they're getting sucked into a black hole for some reason. I guess the void calls. Two hours into straight flying golden? That's unfortunate. Oh, I didn't die there. Let's go. Wholesome. Yeah, it's just like the map, exactly. Void the of call, full clear silver. True ending. Plus 0G, nice view. Just don't want to play it for more than 5 minutes, that's fair. This game sucks, and I don't like this golden. What do we think? Hey, it's Bowser. It is tedious. I will give it that. Yeah, you did Vivid Abyss. That's so wholesome. GG. I'm curious, are you gonna make a video for it, or just the clear video? Like a multi-ball type video? Yeah, true. Yeah, I just gotta wait like a month, like on this golden, you know? Don't have all the VODs before day 36. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. The longer this grind takes, I'm wondering more and more if I'm gonna actually end up doing a highlight video for 9B. I think if I did, it'd probably be my best video. I think a bunch of stuff has happened during it, and just the sheer, like, I don't know, funny value of dying to recon 20 plus times, I think would be a fun little thing for the video. But I don't know if I want to go through 54 streams for just one video, quite frankly. So, I don't know. Bumber FCS video? Okay, well, any SJ video is different. I feel the need to do any SJ video. I don't really feel the need to, like, make a 9B video. A 9B video would surely just be for funsies. I will make a full SJ series, start to finish, all the way to GMHS Golden. Like, that's just gonna happen. I don't care how long it takes. But for like other stuff like this, I do care how long it would take. Properly seen this. I saw some of you editing your sheet after the Vivid Abyss thing. I'm curious, what specifically? Oh yeah, the Vivid Abyss, this tab. I've looked at this tab, like, occasionally, every once in a while. Couple checkpoint 3 entries. entire top 5 unique room deaths are Moonberry entries. That's wholesome. Yeah, I want to have some kind of spreadsheet, some kind of thing that, like, documents more of, like, my history with Celeste, because I don't really have anything like that right now.
Thank you for playing my game.
Luigi says it instead of Mario. I didn't know that. Wait, that's wholesome. I don't know. I still remember, like, most of my history with this game. Especially because, like, I started streaming the game before I even had 1,000 hours, so most of it has just been, like, on stream. So if I ever don't remember something, I can just go to something like Twitch Tracker and just see what I was doing during that general era. And there's a 99% chance it's SJ most of the time. Yeah, in a pretty format, exactly. Getting the depression in and out of Celeste. True. That's kind of real. Try getting an editor for a vid? I don't know. I don't know if I'd ever, like, hire an editor. I feel like editing doesn't take that long. I mean, like, it takes a while. If I sat here and edited, like, 24/7, though, I know I could get, like, a new SJ 5-hour full movie type of video out, like, once every, like, 3 weeks or something if I really put my heart to it. Yeah, it's not really healthy. Little behind the scenes of the SJ videos, that's essentially what happens though. Whenever those get uploaded. It's basically I don't edit for like a solid month because I'm just playing like, you know, like I'm getting addicted to Trials, for example, that quadrilogy of games, or like Trackmania more recently, or like Geometry Dash. Something like that happens, where like I just get super into something for like a month straight, and then I'm like, uh-oh, I gotta upload a video or something, I gotta make something. So then I just edit like 10 hours a day for like a couple weeks straight, and then just get out a new SJ video. It's not really a steady process making those. Well, the thing is, editing clear videos is really easy. Like, you don't have to do anything for clear videos. You just skip around the timeline and find where it happens, and then just put that in there. Like, I made a Fury of 500 clear video specifically because I wanted to show off how easy it is to make clear videos by making a 500 room long clear video. And it took like an hour, which was like less than the runtime of the clear video. Like, I don't know, clear videos aren't hard to make. It's the actual like highlights editing that takes a while. Like, I would be fine editing like multi-thousand room long clears for like all of CSR or something, so that wouldn't even take that long. That would probably take less time than like one SJ video to edit. Trackmania, but instead of driving you stay parked. Oh, that would be goated. That'd be so cool. If you gave me a cat, unfortunately I wouldn't be able to accept. My mom's allergic to cats, so I don't think that'd work out very well. I feel like I could make a 9B Golden video relatively quickly, though. Because I'm probably not going to care about this as much as I care about SJ, so I'm not going to, like, be diligently going through every single VOD, every single second of it. Like, I can just skip around. Like, it doesn't really matter. Hey, I could just skip the entirety of the learning process. Who cares? The learning process is the most boring part of any Golden. Why start the video with that, I think? Start at like 30 hours in or something. That would be really, I don't know. I don't think that would be good for a YouTube video. It's more climactic to start at the start. But like, I don't know. I could definitely like go through it a lot faster. I mean, that's probably gonna be what I do with Abaddon for the most part. Like, I feel like when I was learning Abaddon, I wasn't even talking that much on stream in like the Solar Purgatory streams. There's even an offline recording that's like several hours long of me like trying to learn Quarter 2. And like the only audio is just me listening to Nightcore and like sitting there in silence. Like there's probably nothing from that recording I could use. So that'd be real quick. I feel like I can't really do that with an SJ though, because I really want to include everything in SJ. I don't know if anyone ever notices, but sometimes in the SJ videos there might be like a little while where I'm not really talking and it's mostly just gameplay focused. That's because sometimes on those SJ streams I just didn't talk for like 10-15 minutes. But I still want to include like the gameplay stuff that happened during those too. So I just like still just look through the entire VOD where like nothing gets said or happens, just to find the like occasional gameplay things that might be fun. $10 minutes to edit, let's go. I definitely could edit faster, I think. SJ editing stream? I don't really want to do an editing stream of anything. I think it's more fun to just like have everything in the video be something that like only I've seen, except maybe uploading like 1 or 2 clips of it to like Discord or something. I think that's more fun. I also feel like I'd be too self-conscious in my editing if I did it like live in front of people. Like there's a lot of times when I make some kind of edit and then just like get rid of it, like 1 or 2 watch throughs of the video later, because I'm like, I don't know, I don't really like this one, so I just get rid of it. Like the fun part about doing everything offline where no one can see it is it can go through like several very crap drafts, and nobody ever has to see any of those, you know? There'll be times when I just add stuff in the video that is like stuff that exclusively I find funny and I don't even think would be that funny in the video, but I edit it just for fun because I think it'd be funny to me. And sometimes those stay in the video. The main one that comes to mind is like, there was some part in like Overgrown Lyn in the expert video where I just like, I had some silly death, like not even really that silly, just just basically like a nothing death, and I just like slowed it down and like added some music to it or something with like some narration or whatever. Like I thought that was hilarious when I was editing it, but I didn't think it would end up being that funny in the video, but I just kept it because I thought it was funny to edit. Or just replacing the drop soul sticker on the journal with a wholesome emoji. Like, I don't even think that's, like, especially funny, but, like, when I had the idea in my head to just do that for, like, no reason, I just thought it was hilarious at the time, so I just did it. I think that's the best way to edit stuff. Just do whatever you find funny. Mori isn't even sad. What? Have you played it? It's so tragic. Spoilers. What the flip? I think it's pretty sad throughout, like, most of it, to be honest. Like, I don't know, I felt like the entire game mostly was just really sad. Like, there was funny parts in it, for sure. The game's humor is, like, out of the park when it does it, but, like, I feel like there's an overlying sadness to the entire game. Like, even if you don't think about it as, like, oh, I know something sad's coming up, it's just, like, the premise in general is really sad. Just throughout the entire game. Luriphobia and Catfish collab. I don't think I've seen that one. I'll take your word for it that it's goated though. The Omori music is so good. Oh my god, I love the Omori soundtrack. I can like barely listen to it though, because like every time I hear it, it's just like there's this certain feeling that I don't know how to describe, but it's like, anytime I hear it, I just get this feeling. And I don't know. That feeling isn't really what I want when I just want to chill and listen to music and like play some game or something. So I think stuff like Undertale or like Mario works way better. World's End Valentine. Is that the name of one of the songs? I don't know the names of most of the songs, so I don't know which one that one is. Does it have something to do with a certain character named Sweetheart, though? The entire storyline and character arc, all the way up to the very end, is just one of the funniest things in the entire world to me. I love Sweetheart's character arc throughout it. It's so funny. You DM'd me a screenshot? Alright, 1 second. Omori talk? What are you on about? I think you're making stuff up. Harmonica, what do you think of the character Sweetheart, though? Check out this Reddit post. I think you'd like it. Alright. I'll check it out. Ooh, life up. That's wholesome. GMHS level yet? I don't know. It's hard to say. I'd say this is more bearable to play than GMHS, even though it's more boring. Because it's obnoxious, but it's not as obnoxious as GMHS. It's not as rotten to the core as GMHS Golden is. So this is a lot more bearable, even if it is, like, really boring. WTF is the insanity that is high level Celeste. Yeah, I know, I love those posts. Or those comments on posts like that. Oh, it's lost Eulo overall. Oh no, that's tragic. The classic Trackmania ranked experience, I think. I swear, Trackmania ranked is so hard to gain elo in. It's so hard to rank up in that game. GMHS and Bumber FC? No, they are 2 tiers apart, which that high up in tiers is a crazy big difference. Big, big, big difference. I saw that post, actually. And I think I saw it was from you specifically because of the CelesteNet tag above your name. And I was like, hey, I know that person. That's a cool post. I'll encourage it. I don't know what the digits specifically is, but I'll encourage it. I want to look at the Reddit post that was linked, but I got a far run. I swear, every time someone posts something like early in a run that I want to look at, that's when I get far. Like, why? Yeah, murder the clueless Celeste players, that's what I'm saying. Want 2 golden? That's wholesome. Divinitas golden would go crazy. I want to do it one day. Every time that I've tried to play the map, I haven't had fun with it though. Like every time I've played it to try and clear it, I've always found it to be like a very annoying map. But every time I watch somebody go for the golden, it looks like the most fun map in existence. Like, it's crazy. I think if I upright dash, that would have been safe too, is the crazy thing. Alright, let's look at it. r/Celeste game. Reddit. Any Redditors in chat? Oh, I saw this post actually. I already have it upvoted. I saw this post. This is so cool, and it makes me wish I just did this with the silver. Like, look at this. This is such an awesome strat to get the berry, and I wish I knew that this was a strat that you could just like do to like get the berry. Like, look at this. Like, you can just get the berry by doing that. I could have saved myself so much trouble with the golden. Because I had like a 1 in 20 pass rate on this berry with the silver. Like, if I had known that was a thing, it could have been actually skill-based rather than luck-based, and that would have been amazing. Like, oh my god. I haven't seen the comments, though. I didn't read the comments. Hang on, is there any, like... Yeah, I'll never comprehend high-level play this game. Exactly. Downvote. Lol. I agree with all these people. This person's swearing on Reddit. I'm downvoting it. Fast forward like 2 times speed or something. That's wholesome. Silver viable way to skip room 3. In the middle of silver practice, funnily enough. Okay, that's wholesome. I'll thumbs up. Are these vanilla mechanics? Anytime, here's something I love to do on Reddit, by the way. Anytime I see that a reply has more likes than the original post, I don't even like care to read it. I just downvote whatever the original one is up and upvote the reply so that they can ratio them. Like, it doesn't even matter. It's just somebody asking a question and somebody responding. But for some reason, whenever that happens, they always, hey, wait, that's an Omori profile picture. They always just have like a reply to a question always has like more upvotes than the question. So I like just downvoting the question and upvoting the reply. I just love doing that and I don't know why. It's just fun, you know? It's wholesome. Very dependent on it. Oh, okay. I don't know. I mean, it would feel more skill-based than the normal berry. And I feel like I'd probably be more consistent at it. So, I don't know. Redo the silver just for fun. That's kind of real. Truth nuke. The person upvoting them for answering the question. Yeah, and that's the funny thing, though. It's just... I just like doing that, though. It's just fun. Yeah, I saw that. I partook in that, that Goldberry's suggestion. I forget what I said, but realistically... I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence about it. Tier 20's gotta have the aura, you know? I don't think Wountain or Old 71D Golden have that aura in my eyes. But whatever, you know? Tier 25 will have the aura, how about that? Yeah, I'd say Descent Platinum would have the aura. I don't think Gold 71D Golden has the aura of a Tier 20 Golden. I'm going strictly aura-based, not even, like, difficulty-based, by the way. I haven't done Wountain or Old 71D, so... But it just doesn't have the aura in my eyes. Yeah, I saw that comment. I just didn't say anything about it. I thought that was funny. That's the fun part about Reddit. You can just brag about stuff. It's awesome. Just barge your way into a conversation to brag about your own accomplishments on something. Like, it's just, it's awesome. Who doesn't want to do that? Oh, I didn't vote on it? I swear I voted on it. I don't know, I saw the suggestion. I thought I remembered upvoting it. Oh yeah, 90 platinum's not gonna be just one tier above 71, dude. That's just not gonna happen, I think. In my eyes, no way. It's fun to speculate on stuff. I've always loved speculating and like difficulty talk and stuff. I'm just a GD kid at heart, you know? Like, who cares about taking, like, the strict, like, I don't know, moral high? It's just fun to, like, argue about difficulty of stuff, in my opinion. Like, I have some difficulty takes on stuff that nobody's done, and I have also not even played. It's just fun. One day every week you're gonna play Eon. That's wholesome. I should do an Eon attempt. No reason for a 220 to exist. I mean, of the people who played a bunch of stuff, the general consensus does seem to be that old 71D Golden is top 1 by, like, apparently a decent margin. Oh, about Wountain. I guess Wountain's pretty tough, too. One day I'll do Sumber Golden, chat. I promise. I want that tier 19. That's like the main tier 19 that I'm interested in. I gotta just be real. Who cares about GMHS Golden? Old news, boring. Let's play Sumber Golden. That one's way more fun. I imagine. I don't actually know. Maybe all the Mickey Mice render the map completely unplayable and unenjoyable, but I don't know. I'm hopeful. I'm kind of interested in Wountain, specifically just because it doesn't have a 1500 meters section. That alone makes it look like an appealing summit map to Golden to me. But it does have cassette gameplay in a Summit Golden, so it kind of like, it evens out a little. Yeah, some of the tier 19s, it's like impossible to tell. Like the road to purgation, yeah. VTOC. To be fair about VTOC though, there's like slight overlap because the only person who's done it is Thrift, and they've done Grandmaster Heartside, and then like everybody's done Grandmaster Heartside. So they can just compare it to Grandmaster Heartside. And then since everybody has Grandmaster Heartside Golden, it's pretty easy to tell from that, you know. I don't know about the Road to Purgation. I'm not fully sure about that one. Oh yeah, trying to rank Goldens numerically will literally never be accurate, but it's fun to have a general estimate. I thought I went too low there. I think it's more so the reason why more tier 20 is getting added is because, like, it can be added, you know? There's no longer the whole, like, oh, we're running out of tiers here, you know? High tier 0 and then tier X, and then that's it, you know, that's the end of it. But now that it's officially switched to, like, ascending tiers, I don't know, there can just be tiers added. You can just add them willy-nilly, who really cares? Could add a bunch of new tiers until, like, the top Goldens are at, like, tier 50. Yeah. And also, hour count is, like... The thing about hour count is that you gotta take into account, like, how long the map is, also. Like, my hour count on this map kinda doesn't amount to much in comparison to SJ Goldens, because a successful run of this is, like, 22 minutes, whereas a successful run of, like, an SJ Silver is, like, 5 minutes or something. So realistically, the fact that this is taking, like, as long as some of those SJ Silvers, it's not really like, oh no, I'm way worse at the game than I was, or something. It's more so like, this is a massive time sink grind, I'm gonna have a large hour count no matter what happens. Just because of how long of a map it is. And there's just nothing I can do about it. And then also I'm getting really unlucky. Like, realistically, I genuinely find this Golden easier than stuff like Shang or, like, Expert Heartside. Like, I don't think this Golden is harder than either one of those. It's just I've died to Recon 25 times. Which has made this a far more annoying process. Also, the thing, yeah, it's not an unlucky difference for CTOV or like VTOC. Because, like, if that's Thrift's hours is like 86 on GMHS and 261 on VOTC. Oh, wait, no, that's Pig's time for the. I don't know what Thrift's time on VTOC and GMHS comparison is then. Mountain in GMHS, though, to 261 to 86 is kind of nuts. Tier 30. If I'd be funnier, Folklore Golden. 390 versus 270. Yeah. VTOC is also like a far, far shorter map, and like the vast majority of that time is going to be practicing like a 2-minute segment run or something. Which is why 390 hours on that amounts to way, way, way more than 270 on GMHS, because GMHS is a far longer map. I feel like that's something not a lot of people take into account when talking about playtime for Golden. This always comes to mind because of Caleb's suggestion about how long EOTS took. Talking about how, like, Ferocious Sanctuary Plus took, like, 1/10 of the time of EOTS. And it's like, yeah, it's because EOTS is, like, a 50 times longer map. That was never gonna happen in less time. It doesn't matter how much you've improved since then. Just because of how long the map is, it's guaranteed to probably take 10 times longer than a normal Golden of that tier. Yeah, individual hour count, if you compare it to other stuff, is extremely misleading if you don't take into account, like, the difference of length in the map. Like, if you're comparing playtimes on a map that's a 45-minute successful run to a 5-minute successful run, there's gonna be a little discrepancy there. And it's not due to difficulty. Crap. I got a stubbornness entry on a D-Rust day, though. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, every time I've seen it, that map literally just looks like... So it's really easy, it's extremely free, and then you get to, like, the last 10-ish rooms, and then it's hard. Like, realistically, I don't think that's tier 8. And I really want to do the golden at some point, just so that I can say stuff like that and have my opinion be, like, valid or something. Because there's, like, no way in the world that's tier 8. I gotta be real. I see 0 world. Yeah, exactly. You could get better at the game, or you could get, like, way inflated time due to lag. I have the Storm. It's a 45-minute Golden Ridge map, and most of the gameplay is, like, 4A difficulty for, like, 300 rooms. It's a type of map I feel like you could sight read, like, 99% of it in a Golden. It's a desert bus for 1 hour to floating oil rig golden harder than just floating oil rig golden. I'd say so, personally. Floating oil rig golden's a very attempt spammy map if you have to wait an hour between each attempt. Like, it wouldn't technically be any harder difficulty-wise, but mentally-wise. It's not just that it would take longer, it's that, like, it's so difficult mentally to just play for an hour to get 1 attempt and then fail, like, immediately because it's the most attempt spammy map ever. It doesn't even have to be, like, Desert Bus or, like, Desert Seeker or anything. It could just be, like, a 1 hour respawn time or something. Like, you wait an hour in the first room and it would still be a lot harder. Yeah, the making up numbers strat. I do that all the time. Someone mentioned Eon earlier. I want to do an Eon attempt, I've decided. I've been thinking about that. I just want to do an Eon attempt. Eon's fun. I played a bit of Eon earlier today. Yeah, Desert Seeker is also just a pretty hard room. Yeah. If it were a free room where you just had to wait an hour and a half, I'm sure a lot more people would clear 5B funnier version. That room's too intimidating, though. Okay, I'm pausing this because I want to listen to the Eon songs. The Eon songs goated. Sorry, Mario Galaxy fans. Two new top ones. I don't think it's today. I think that was like a day or two ago, but that was pretty cool. Also, this is like laggy. This is so laggy. The consequences of playing a like hour-long GD level. Oh, there's my 1 attempt. Oh, I never submitted my 62% to the leaderboard, I guess, 1 second ago. Let's go, I beat Cilio! Lol. Okay. 21 Victor. That map? No, not quite. I don't imagine there's all too many though. I was just I was looking at the friends leaderboard of it. I feel kind of done with 9B. I got a stubbornness entry and I'm pretty fine with that. So I don't know. No sense of scale in GD, fair enough. I know that Tidal Wave is harder than Tidal Wave if Tidal Wave was level 1. The Unparted Demon list? Not quite. Actually, hang on, watch this. There's a cool website that I like. Maybe it's not that cool, but like, y'all know about, hang on. So you know how we were just talking about, you know, trying to find a numerical order for stuff is kind of dumb? Here's the all-rated Extreme Demons list. It's literally every Extreme Demon in the game rated numerically. It's awesome. Like, it's so wholesome. Look at this. It is fully inaccurate. Probably none of these are accurate, like, even a little bit. But it offers, like, a general, like, estimate is the thing. And that's why I like it. Like, the Prince and Twilight Coexistence, these probably aren't actually one-off of each other. But they're in the same general, like, echelon. And that's why I like it. Like, they're going to be easier than something like Timor. And they're going to be harder than something like Go Bird. And that's what that's why I like this. It has like none of these are gonna be accurate, but they're gonna be like they're gonna be a good estimate, basically. And that's why I like it. And the easiest one is Dichotomy 2-player. I actually have not seen this. Let's look at it real quick. Where is Eon? Eon's like 600th, I think. Wait, this person's playing it with 2 people with the flip? This just looks like Codependence if level 1. Okay, there's a little cross-streaming in it, at least. It's not fully Codependence. This just looks like Codependence, I gotta be honest. Crossing the streams. Yeah, exactly. Like from Ghostbusters. Peter Griffin! Oh my god! Also, I like how there's like... Hang on. There's just like no audio. They just don't even have like... They don't have music. They're just sitting there in silence, just playing the level. Wait, are they? Oh, they are talking. It's just their clicks are like 20 times louder than their voice. Okay, I got it now. Good morning. That's wholesome. They did it, chat. I'm upvoting this unlisted video. Okay, anyway, wait, Red World is second easiest? Really? I mean, I guess it makes sense. I mean, it's not that one list point. One list point, that's funny. Anyways, I have an account on this website, look at this. I have my 4 Extreme Demon clears, look at this. I have 6 platformer extremes and I can't submit them because it's like, oh, you need to have either like a Twitch like stream VOD of it or like raw footage with the click separated audio tracks, and I still have the raw footage of all 6 of my Extreme Demon completions, and like I didn't record separate audio tracks, so I just can't submit them, which sucks. So I'm thinking just at some point, one of these streams, I'm just gonna re-clear like all 6 of them, just so that, and then just submit all of that, just to have them all on the list, you know? Bloodbath. I think Bloodbath and Eon are pretty close. So Bloodbath is 617. Eon is 619. Okay, yeah. It's so funny. I have a couple demons harder than Bloodbath though, which is awesome. The main thing I'm interested in this website right now though is this. They added map packs, but for extreme demons. And they have like the 6 different tiers of like the difficulties of each of them. And I just think that's kind of fun, and I kind of want to go for some of them. Tier 1 pack. I already got Allegiance, that's wholesome. Good luck, Eon. There's a really funny one. Like, look at this. This is Iron tier for some reason. And then they have stuff like top 3, Limbo. Like, nothing in here is, like, this is 4 list demons in an Iron tier thing. Like, they got this way wrong. I don't know why they did that. Memory Pack 1 and Memory Pack 6. Like, I'm pretty sure the other Memory Packs are, like, yeah, there's 2 and 3. They just, like, put this in the wrong tier, and I think that's really funny. Ludicrously easier for you compared to Bloodbath. Well, that's for you. Geometry Dash players don't train endurance at all. Like, levels like Tidal Wave are seen as kind of endurance because it's like 3 minutes long or something. Every end is seen as like a marathon level because it's 7 minutes long. So like, yeah, like look at the XXXXXXL. This is 7 minutes. And that's like the longest thing of all time ever. So that's why Eon is seen as so hard in Geometry Dash. Because it's an hour, even if it's not actually that hard. I like its tier name, though. What do y'all think of its tier name? That's its difficulty tier name. I like this tier name, honestly. It's pretty good. Very hard. And then just... T7 Dawn. Oh, I haven't even played Dawn yet, actually. I really want to play Dawn. Oh, you meant Eon. Okay. No, I don't. I got like 60-something on it, but I don't really practice it much. I just kind of play. Where's Dawn? I swear... Oh, it's not called Dawn. It's called Dead of Night. That's right. I was looking for something named Dawn. Yeah, anyways, I want to beat this. One of these streams, I'm going to play this, I promise. I really want to beat this. I'm still like, I've only seen the last screen because I watched like the last little bit of Nepesta clearing it when Cheesy raided them. So I've only seen the last screen and that's it. But I want to go into it blind at some point. That's a lot of creators actually. I didn't realize how many people worked on this. But I'm so excited for this map. It's like out and I want to play it at some point. It's so cool. Crero Kaizo. Anyone see this level actually? Wait, does this person have... That's like the exact icons I use, just different colors. That's crazy. Look at this. I love some Geometry Dash platformer extremes. Some of the Geometry Dash platformer extremes people have made are genuinely like some of the coolest things ever. 0-60 FPS frame perfects. Probably anything like ship related, I'd imagine. Like this is, I don't know, this is just really cool. I like this level. There's a couple of extreme demons I've looked at that look really cool. I don't remember the names of them anymore though. Oh, Free Solo is one that I looked at. That looks interesting. I don't know if it's a level I'd enjoy if I played it. 15 minutes. What is this? That's awesome. Hang on. Is this like their VOD or something? Or is it like a... Oh, this is a highlights video. Okay. Do they have like a... Here it is. Clear. It looks like a very interesting level for sure. I don't remember looking at its gameplay all too much. I just remember seeing its decoration and thinking it looked kind of interesting in some parts. Like, some parts just look a little cobbled together, and I find that pretty interesting. Not, like, bad by any means, just kind of like... I don't know. Yeah, it's like Celeste, there's a mountain. There's no checkpoints in this level, by the way, is like the main thing. Yeah, look at this part, like this, the decoration on this part is very... It's something for sure. Oh yeah, and then that's like the end. It's kind of wholesome. I like this level though, I think, overall. There's not even that many, there's like barely any extremes. Tower XXII is still like up there as like one of the hardest Geometry Dash platformers, and this took me like, I don't know, like half an hour to beat or something? I don't remember. And I can't even submit it to this list. I'm so mad. I don't even know why they have such, like, requirements for, like, there's such proof requirements on something. Like, nobody's gonna cheat platformer mode. If someone's gonna cheat in Geometry Dash, it's gonna be the normal mode. Because that's where all, like, the clout is. Someone cheated a beginner rainbow bid? I didn't even hear about that. Yeah, people do cheat easy stuff sometimes, that's true. I kind of wonder why for the easy stuff. I, like, on some level get why people will cheat the hard stuff, because they just don't want to put in, like, the time or effort it takes to actually do something like that. But they want all the clout and skill, and they don't see it as like a valuable thing anyways. They just want free clout and skill, so they're not skill, just free clout and like fame and whatever. But like easy stuff, like Ace Rolo cheating 7B golden and like random 9D segment goldens. I mean, I guess they were just trying to ease it into like doing harder goldens or something. I don't know. But like beginner rainbow, it's like, why would you cheat that? It's so silly. Cheating at, like, getting legitimate looking cheated footage of beginner rainbow is probably more effort than beginner rainbow. So like, what's the point? Yeah, Ace Rolla cheated 7B golden and like a few 9D goldens. It was wholesome. I feel like I know of ways to cheat. Like I've thought of like a few ways that you could probably cheat and get away with it, even like on stream. Like I feel like it's possible to do that. Like there's some very, very elaborate things you could do to like cheat and have it be basically undetectable even like on stream. But it's just like, I don't know. I don't want to do that. I like to try and think of cheating methods just so that I can think of like, if there's a way to see them, if there's like any way to catch someone using that method. And then I just never look at anybody's footage to see if anybody's actually cheating, because there's like, I don't know, there's no one in the Celeste community that I'm suspicious of cheating. Like, I don't think there's any cheaters in the Celeste community currently. Like, I'd be genuinely shocked if it was outed that somebody was cheating. You're a cheater. What? What the flip? Yeah, exactly. I just like the feeling of improving that stuff. That's what I've always enjoyed doing in games. Like, feeling like you're improving at something and doing something that's, like, hard is a better feeling than fentanyl, that's for sure. Hey, goodbye, good luck dishes. I haven't tried fentanyl, I hate to say. I have tried improving and doing hard things in games though. Fentanyl was just the first thing that came to mind because of that like super insanely wholesome channel, info channel, educational thing that was like, why does fentanyl feel so good? Or something. And I just find that really funny. Yeah, I can never be too certain, who knows? Maybe fentanyl is better feeling than like Humber FCS. I doubt it though. Certainly a lot easier to get that feeling with fentanyl. All you have to do is what, buy a drug and then use the drug and you get that feeling? Don't even have to put in 250 hours? I've never tried a drug, but I don't feel like that good feeling would feel as organic, as earned. And so I don't imagine it'd feel as good. That's true. Thanks for the good luck 9B Golden. Okay, I don't want to play 9B Golden actually. Real talk. Top 10 most boring maps. Number 1, 9B Golden. Cool to have a really good player turn out to be a cheater. It'd be interesting. I don't know if it'd be that cool. Any SJ fans? No, I'm lying. I'm not playing SJ. How's the gaming going? I've retired from Celeste. 9B is just too boring. I don't want to play it. Yeah, we could get our own Carl Jobst video about modded Golden Celeste. That's true, actually. Yeah, there's not really any good players I can think of that's like... I don't know. I think it'd be a huge bummer if any of the top players turned out to be cheating. There's no players in this game that I dislike. I mean, even if I did dislike someone, it's not like I'd be like, oh, I hope they're a cheater, so they get ousted from the community. Yeah, I do remember that. I mean, I don't think Carl Jobst ever said a reason. I really wonder what the reason was, though. They never making a video about it. Celeste Classic mods are so cool. I think I'll play more of them, like, eventually. Because I do know about them and, like, where to find them and stuff. The fact someone recreated all of CPVL in Celeste Classic is just still cool to me, like, to this day. True. I'll pull a 92 Bob, how about that? Get everybody talking about it because of, like, what a weird thing to do type of idea, you know? This isn't 9B. Yeah. It happens. Any 9 beers in chat? Not me, I don't like 9B. 9B's mean. Whoops. Yeah, it actually impacts gameplay. It's kind of wholesome though. Okay, whatever, I think I'm done. Yeah, it's C-Slide 100 coins again. It's awesome. They just finally got the 100th coin, so we can watch them get the star real quick. Wait, you can see the star off in the distance. I see it. It's up there. That's so wholesome. This map's amazing. I love the star. I wonder how long of the video even is this star. I have no idea. It'd probably be impossible because the video is like 19 hours. So even if the hover thing did work in a pop-out window, I probably wouldn't be able to see it anyways. Yay! They got it. That's so wholesome. What star was that of theirs? Oh, they're close. I'm almost out of Mario Galaxy. I'm gonna have to find a new game pretty soon here. Oh, you were close. Off by 3. Almost. D Sunshine? Nah, you've said it's good, so I might actually like want to play through that one blind, because I still know like nothing about Sunshine. I probably will just end up doing Super Mario Galaxy 2. And then hopefully I don't run out of Super Mario Galaxy 2. If that happens, I don't know what I'd do, to be honest. Odyssey or like 64 or something next, I guess. I don't know. Surely this grind doesn't continue for another like 10 plus hours though, right? I could just like get the golden, I think. I think it's doable enough. Okay, anyways. Gonna raid Ghost Toast. They're actually kind of far in a deathless run of Advanced Lobby right now. They're on B Berserk, which is like the 9th out of 26th map, so that's pretty cool. They're actually on like a run. 20 hours? I actually looked earlier today. It was like 10 hours or something. And I thought maybe they just didn't include the green stars, so I actually like went into the video and checked, and it was like all green stars, the perfect run, everything in like 10 hours or something. in like the same type of video as this, where they just play through the whole thing, like not even a speed run. I was so confused by that. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure the game isn't that short. I guess it is though. I don't know. I guess all the green stars are just really short because you just enter the level and get it in like a minute or something. And I'm pretty sure these videos like edit out all the loading screens, just so that it's a more like gameplay experience. So that's my guess. Yeah, you don't need to play everything as Luigi. That's also true. Still the same amount of stars regardless though, but I think because of how short the green stars are, that's probably why. Anyways, good night everybody. I'm gonna play more 9B Golden tomorrow. Maybe I'll get it, who knows? That'd be wholesome. Anyways, good night. Bye!